Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you how to pose in a bikini. And I'm also going to give you tips and tricks on how to make your butt look bigger in photos. And if you're self-conscious about your stomach area, I'm going to show you some tips on what you can do. For this first pose, you never really want to have your body completely facing the camera because it kind of cuts off your body short. What you want to do is you want to turn your body at a 45-degree angle. You want to straighten the leg that's closest to the camera and you want to bend the other leg. This will elongate your body. Notice how I'm also hiking up my bikini bottoms. This will create some shape in your body. You want to hike it up to where your belly button is, and I know this will feel abnormal, but trust me, it will create the best shape for your body. You also want to place your hands behind your body and lean back on them. This will further elongate your body and create the illusion that you have a really long torso and long legs. If you don't know what to do with your face, you can either look directly into the camera or you can look off into the distance. So for this pose, a mistake that I see is that a lot of girls just sit like this and it makes them look like they don't have any legs. So what you want to do is turn at a 45-degree angle and make sure that your legs are showing, and you kind of just want to don't sit all the way. If you do sit, at least sit on the angle and just play with your hair, and also hike up your bikini to make it look more flattering for your body. This next pose is one of my favorites because it just makes your body look so good. So what you want to do is you want to lie down on one side. You want to make sure that the bottom leg is straightened, and with the top leg you want to bring it over and bend the leg. This creates really nice shape in your body but also elongates your body. So if you're on your left side, you want to use your left arm to hold your body up. And with your right arm and with your right hand, you can just rest it on that hip, or you can act as if you're hiking up your bikini. Then you just want to act as if you're looking out into the distance, or act as if you're just relaxing in the sun. For girls who are self-conscious about their stomach area, what you can do is you can just lie down and make sure you're at a 45-degree angle to the camera, and you can put your legs up like this, and so this way it kind of covers the stomach area. And you can either look out into the ocean, make sure you point your toes, or you can look back and just bend your elbows like this. If you want to do a standing pose and you want to make it seem like you have a bigger butt and a slimmer waist, this is what you want to do. The first thing is you want to make sure that your bikini bottoms are hiked up really high. By placing one foot directly behind the other foot, this will also create more shape in the butt because you're bringing the butt closer to the camera, and you're also creating the illusion of an hourglass figure. You also want to make sure you're on your tippy toes because this again pushes the butt up higher. To further create the illusion of an hourglass figure, you want to raise your arms above your head. You want to bend your elbows and make sure you create triangle shapes with your arms. Notice how the widest parts of my body right now are my elbows and my hips, and the slimmest part of my body right now are my waist and my ankles, because I'm bringing my arms outwards and I'm bringing my ankles inwards to create that hourglass figure. A variation of this pose is to bring one arm down and to act as if you're hiking up your bikini bottoms with the other hand, but still keeping one hand on the top of your head to create that triangle shape. And with your head, you can either look to the side to show a little bit of your face, or for those who feel like they're unphotogenic and you don't want to show your face, you can look completely straight and not show your face at all. And of course, when you're taking photos, you want to try not to get photobombed like I did here. For those of you who feel self-conscious about their back area and also feel like they're unphotogenic, you can try this pose. You want to turn your body around and you want to have your feet shoulder width apart. You want to place your weight on your right hip. And then with your right arm, you want to grab your left arm, keeping your left arm straight. To create even more shape in the body, and this is also another variation of the pose, you can raise your right shoulder. And if you want to show a little bit of your face, you can look towards the right. If not, you can look completely straight and don't show your face at all. And if you have long hair like me, you can also use your hair to cover the back of your body if you're extra self-conscious about that. Now I'm going to talk about the lighting when it comes to your photos, because normally when people go to the beach, they go around 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., when the sun is at its peak. And this is the best time to tan, but it's the worst time to take your photos. This is the worst time to take your photos because when the sun is directly overhead, which is usually around 12 to 2 o'clock p.m., this creates really harsh shadows on your face. So ideally you want to shoot around sunrise or around sunset, you know, golden hour, but I understand that not everyone's gonna go to the beach at that time just to take photos. So I'm gonna give you some lighting tips that you can use at any time of the day when the sun is out so you can get the best photos. I know when you're at the beach, you want to take photos with the ocean and the water behind you because it looks really pretty. But unless you have a professional camera or you're really good at editing, I don't recommend this. So the tip that I have for you is to face the ocean when you're taking your photos. This will give you the best lighting for your Instagram photos. Another thing that you can do is if you're able to find shade near the ocean, whether that's under a bunch of trees or under a roof, this will give you the best lighting for photos. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to watch these two videos as well and comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for my next YouTube video. And of course, follow me on Instagram for more Instagram tips.